Welcome back to all of my awesome lords and ladies. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the 24th episode of Bohemian Rhapsody. We are continuing our adventures as Dynasty Mercury, Freddie Mercury IV, and look at his little shy son hiding behind him. Freddie IV had two sons last episode, which is perfect because that means we can kind of shift gear here. Last episode, I was worried about my family and I was kind of focusing on family. I did get a little bit of conquest. This episode is going to be a little different because this episode, we are going to get our next innovation. We are getting manorialism, and when that drops, I'm going to be able to do a whole bunch of things. A lot of money is going to get poured back into the realm this episode, and I'm actually looking forward to that. I know spending money shouldn't be something to really have to look forward to, but it actually is. When we spend money in the future, we'll be making that money back tenfold. Something else that somebody in the comments mentioned, that once I get manorialism, I'm also going to be able to build duchy buildings. Some of these duchy buildings require me to have manorialism. Some of them require me to have the Burrs innovation, but others require me to have manorialism. Am I going to find it? There we go. So we can build tax offices, we can build leisure palaces, or we can build royal reserves. And I think the obvious choice for me is going to be tax offices, holding taxes in all the holdings in the duchy. So I hold most of Prague, so that'll be really useful here. Prague is the duchy capital, so I can build a duchy building here. So I think that's what I'm going to build. I'm going to build tax offices on top of all the other things that we're going to be building. Farms, manor houses, all those things. I would also like to try to get some conquest as well. We have still been working for our West Slavia Empire title, and that hasn't changed. We're just doing it bit by bit. So I like to grab at least a little bit of it each episode, so we're going to try to do that this episode. I believe our next enemy is going to be Great Moravia, because we have no truce with them, and they have no allies besides one of my vassals, and my vassal will definitely not declare war on me. There was a Liberty faction against me that's gone. So I've noticed every time we get a local sculptor coming to us, they're always ugly in some way. A difficult-looking man demands an audience. My name is Kastelov. You may have encountered my beautiful sculptures on the calvaries next to the roads of your domain. As proof of my good faith, I will create a unique and masterful sculpture for you to display wherever you wish. Keeping in mind that this guy joins my court if I sponsor him. Sculptures are pieces of furniture, so it would replace my cabinet or my chest here behind the event. Neither of them are very good. This one's only a masterwork, and this one's only a masterwork. So what I'm thinking is I will sponsor him. We'll see what he makes, and then once he's done making it, I'll just tell him to get out. Just tell this ugly man to get out. His skills aren't particularly impressive either, but let's give him an opportunity to impress us. Freddie, my dear friend, I was once again reminded of your victory against King Matthew, so I decided to write a poem about your triumph, Conrad says, clearing his throat. A work, quarrel and bloodlust, a work of poetry dedicated to King Freddie's victory over the cold-hearted King Matthew, written by Freddie's good friend, Count Conrad. Where other men speak silvered words, he does good business in ridding turds. He's already got me. He made me laugh. Then all shall tremble as he takes field, all fire and fury, and thundering wield. I'll put it on display. I'll keep it close. I'll hang on to it and maybe give it to somebody else. I'm just saving money right now because I'm anticipating the huge expense that is going to be building all these buildings. Can I sell it? Yeah, I can get 80 gold for his poem. I'll take it. Let's hope he doesn't find out that I just gave it. He gave me a pedestal item. He didn't give me a piece of furniture. He leaves. Kostelov comes back with the product of his labor. You inspect the statue from head to toe. So he gave me a pedestal item. He didn't give me a huge statue. He gave me a little one. And he's leaving. He leaves, so I don't have to tell him to get out. He's getting out himself. It's not that great. I know it cost me... No, it didn't cost me more to make. Didn't it only cost me like 35 gold or something? So I'm actually making a profit off of this. Just trying to make money any way that I can. Because we're going to need it. Let's see how much time until we get our manorialism. 22 months, so just under 2 years. Ooh, he just grabbed another ally right in front of my eyes. He grabbed an internal alliance. He grabbed one of his dukes. But I'm just thinking to myself, maybe it would be a good idea to actually get this conquest done and taken care of before manorialism drops. Because you never know, in the meantime, he might get some really powerful alliances. So, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? I think we're going to jump on it. I have a lot of money. Put my marshal on organized things. I'm gonna go for Goldman Sachs here, the county of Saxe. And his capital isn't far. It's not ridiculously far. So this should be easy. Let's see how much gold he has. He can't spam mercs. He just grabbed another alliance. He just grabbed the King of England. World War Medieval 2. I think we already fought a World War Medieval. He just grabbed the King of England. I'm doing it. I don't care. I have Italy. I can call in Italy. And that should be enough. Bring it on. Bring it on. Freddy's not afraid of England. We have plenty of prestige to throw around. I can call in some... dynasty members using Renown. If I have to. Let's just call every one of our allies in Italy, so we're just bringing Italy pretty much entirely into this. Come, Italy, defend Freddy. He called in England, so we only have a limited amount of time to swing the war into our favor early on. We'll do that by getting the war target first. I am passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voices of Elodie and Rosella to my ear. They're talking about Duke Spitinev. The courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody is listening. While it is hard for me to make out most of their words from a distance, it is clear that their discussion relates to Duke Spitinev, our pirate duke. I could torture the information out of them. I could try to listen in. I wouldn't mind getting a hook on my duke if I can edit his contract at all. I can. So let's try our hand at intrigue. Let's see if Freddy is up to snuff with his intrigue. Let's get some help from McQueen, and 72%. I managed to get closer to the two courtiers without them noticing me. They seem to be discussing Duke Spitinev's private life and some unsavory habits of his. He's a sodomite. Which is interesting because he's heterosexual. That's a strong hook, I believe. I'm getting it. Oh no, it's a weak hook. I gain 16 stress because I'm just, so I'm gambling, or 19 stress. I'm gambling 19 stress to get this hook on him. I want it. He took it. Thank you, sir. You are now getting forced partition into your contract. If we ever have opinion penalties with that guy that are really, really bad, because I'm noticing his vassal contract, his taxes are extortionate, which I normally don't go up to this level. I usually get it to high and then I'm satisfied there, but if we really have problems with the Dukes of Silesia, I would be willing to reduce this. Where are you going, boys? Where are you headed off to? As far away as possible. I'm happy with that. Here come my allies. So maybe this is going to turn out to be really easy for Freddy. Freddy's going to have no problems. We just learned that my jester is a non-believer. Don't care. That's what's so funny about her. You know, that's why we all love her so much. How much attrition will I take getting here? I won't take any at all. He just formed another alliance with West Francia. Look at the desperation, this guy. Look at the desperation of this guy. He is just reaching for anything he can get. He just pulled in West Francia now. Truly World War medieval. Here comes England. Just stick by me, Italians. We can do this. Oh, wow. Look at what's coming. We can do this, Italians. We got this. This is pretty intense. These are very large armies. Let's keep our fingers crossed that getting the capital wins the war for us. That would be phenomenal. I'm trying to sway this guy. Learning challenge. Thank you. I learned my Vassal is a witch. She is a direct vassal. She is my direct vassal, which means there's no middleman between me and her. So I actually wouldn't mind being able to get a secret on her. Editing her contract would be nice. And we'd be getting a strong hook on her. I'm going to take more stress again. I need to keep an eye on that, but there's things we can do to relieve stress, so I don't mind. I'm finding these secrets, I'm going to get the hooks. It's the whole reason I'm doing it. So let's modify her contract now. And let's farm her for money. She's very young, so we're going to be able to farm her multiple times. Getting the capital didn't win it. I really don't want them to get this siege done. I just need Italy to stick with me. I can't go this way. I have to go this way. Italians, just stick with me, please. Or not. Here they come. They're coming this way. Hopefully we got the timing right. Got him. Here they come. They're going to come at us piecemeal. That's excellent. Betty just came of age. I got her betrothed. She got Gray Eminence. That's awesome. My Realm Priest just died. I got a younger one that is a little bit better. My old Realm Priest was like 8 or something. He's not that great, but I'll tolerate him. He does endorse us. I'll tolerate him for now. We're gonna win this battle. The enemy was stupid and they piecemealed us. Here comes West Frankie. Are they gonna throw their hat into the ring and get slaughtered too? Let's do it. Nobody can stand against us. Oh my god, this is awesome. Hold on, I need to teach my son languages. Let's teach him Lakitic. I can't teach my air things yet. It's going to take him 3 years, but I need this claim. That was like... That was way too easy. That was way too easy. What, England has just come back to suicide. Now Great Moravia is coming back to suicide. And now West Frankie is going to come back in suicide. Please. Wow. If you could define if you could define what a raffle stomp is, that's exactly what that is. Know thyself. No, we want to get pedagogy. Let's get that first. Because I'm raising my sons, they will get additional skills and have the possibility of becoming my friend. And we just won that war. We just won the war. Me and Italy, admittedly, I did have some help with Italy. But we just conquered, like, some of the most powerful factions in Europe. England and West Francia and Great Moravia. They didn't stand a chance. I'm surprised, like, literally, I am literally surprised. I thought it was going to be much harder than that. Well done, Freddy. Thank you, Italy, and just in time, not even a millisecond after one is finished, we got our memorialism not inspiration, innovation. Perfect. That's another thing that we can hold on to, at least for now. I'm going to eventually give away Saxe, and I'm actually eventually going to give away Blankenberg as well, but we're just holding on to them because we can. So well done, Freddy. Let's save money. Somebody can marry. Oh, yeah, let's get them married. Not to him. To him. I have to convert him. He's not of my religion. And I also need to force this guy to be a knight, because that's why I got them married. Not only because he's a genius, but he's a really good personality. He'll be a good knight. And I'm going to force him to be a knight. And I'm also going to... Oh no, we converted him. I'm gonna make him my bodyguard. That's the other thing. I'm gonna make my Archbishop my High Almoner. I'm definitely gonna need a Royal Architect building construction time. We're just about to start building a whole bunch of things, so let's make sure that somebody good is here. He's gonna reduce the building construction time by 20%. And then I need a bodyguard. He's at the top of the list, as I expected he would be. I'm going to give him a gift, too, but I'm currently converting him. I'm sorry, Realm Priest, I've been putting you off, because so many good things are happening. I've been studying the ancient Jedi texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. The choice may lead down a path of zealousness. I'm still going to get some learning life. I'm debating between these two. I still get some learning lifestyle, not as much as this one, but I will get some piety. We're almost a religious icon, so that would be good. And this choice may lead down a path of zealousness, so I guess there might be a possibility that we get the zealous trait, so we would have a 4-dimensional personality, and being zealous would kind of counteract this sadistic trait. So if we became zealous, I would be totally okay with that. It's probably not going to happen, but... So this guy agreed to convert. I'm going to give him a gift. Now he loves me. This is my son-in-law. This is my son-in-law. He's married to my daughter, so... Let's make sure we're on good terms. Let's tell some prisoners to get out. Let's get some money. I have to choose a new innovation. I could do burrs. Keeping in mind, we still have a couple of fascinations in the tribal era that I haven't done yet. And I wouldn't mind getting Banus. It gives me another accolade, so I can have 2 accolades available at once instead of just one. So I could have a president of the Freddie Mercury fan club while simultaneously also having maybe like another one. So that wouldn't be nice, but this is going by itself. Like, it does progress itself. So maybe I won't do that. We're about to get Chronicle writing. I wouldn't mind getting bailiffs additional building slots. I'm doing bailiffs. More building slots suits me just fine. Look at Lotharingia's weird... Look at their spaghetti realm. Look at this absolute nonsense. See, this is what happens when the AI is in control. It doesn't... It just wants land for the sake of getting land. It could give a damn about, like, what the realm looks like. But that is absolutely ridiculous looking. My realm, however, we're just chubby. We have a very chubby realm. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry, everybody. Just looking at dumb things that the AI is doing. Let's see if we can cash in on some of those hooks that I just got. I'll let this guy save up a bit. We'll put our marshal back on, increase the control here. I am aware that we have a lot of stress. I think we can do something about that just very quickly while I'm building things. Do we have the hunter trait? Yeah, we do. Let's try to improve our hunter trait. And let's relieve some stress. And let's improve opinions. It's only 190 gold. Well, baseline. Do we want to do a falconry one? Choose a quarry from a variety of game of birds. Increase falconer hunter? No, we want to work on the venator hunter trade experience. Let's do a hunt. Let's do a hunt in Frankenstein. Frankenstein. We're doing it for recreation. As many attendants as possible. As large a party size as possible. Only 286 gold. That's not bad. Let's go on a hunt and let's relieve some of Freddy's stress. Let's find out what we're gonna hunt. Somebody's demanding a duel. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Chavundaria. I am Chavundaraya of Prague. I've bested dozens of men. Do we want to put our son-in-law to the test? He wants to join my court. Trample. Our road takes us through treacherous parts of Viserad. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Bozej jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. You scared me, Bozej. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit? We should ask Barut about it. I must say, it's a peculiar delicacy, and nothing suggests immediate danger, however. So it's safe to eat then, Bozej quickly interrupts. It could be a harmless plant after all. Let him eat it. It reinvigorates his body. Complete 50-50 chance there, I feel like. It didn't give you the odds. So once we arrive, music is playing for us when we arrive, and gestures juggle dangerously close to a fire. Kids go silent the moment they see us and shyly point at us behind their parents. Count Robrecht smiles from the dais. My admired friend, he comes to me, his arms open in an inviting gesture. He's not my friend. Is he just pulling my chain? We've been waiting for you since the moment we learnt of your coming. Please, I beg you, stay with us for as long as you wish, and say a word if you're in need. This guy joins my entourage. We're a bit short on supplies now that you say it. A few more guards is always a good thing. I'd love to enjoy your company for a bit longer. We enjoy his hospitality for 2 more weeks? No, I ain't got time for that. Freddy ain't got time for that. Let's do our stewardship challenge. So we've made camp very quickly, because I want to multitask. Let's get to building. Let's build our manor houses first. So we were only able to build 3 buildings for now. The success chance is only 44%. Do I have a Master of Hunt? I don't. This might help. I hope my success chance goes up. My hunt is about to begin, and I'm... Oh, that's what this is asking me. I didn't even pay attention. I hired somebody. I don't need anyone. There, it went up to 80. Alright. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I preempted the event. We can build something else. Let's do Krakow. Yeah, Krakow. A boar. Duke Smill assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the mountains near Frankenstein. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been poring over the area for tracks and fumes. They clearly is a stout boar in the area. Let's do it. Impressive prestige gain. My Marshal Taz is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking violets. He's picking flowers. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Good thing I didn't make him my hunt master, or my master of hunt. King, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. Get back on your horse. Now he's upset. Did you see his face? Poachers here in the Duchess's mountain? They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag behind them. We did not do this. Please have mercy, glorious king. Their blades and bows belie their words. The success chance of our hunt decreases slightly, but I gain poacher training, and I relieve some stress. Let's get some training. I think I can afford a minor dip in the success chance. It didn't even go down. My knight Golov is the first to spot its sharpened tusks. The powerful board is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. It locks eyes with me and, almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of dark fur. Headed off at the pass. Like all game, the slippery boar has many tricks, blenches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. Well, it's not going to fool me because I have the hunter trait. 82% chance that something good is going to happen, so let's do this. There's no agreement over which course to follow. Well, this isn't a democracy, damn it. This is a monarchy and a dictatorship. I decide what happens. See? These are the things that happens. These are the things that happens when you let Freddy make the decision. We watch for the boar from our concealed bowline, tensing with anticipation as the flusher's cries and baying hounds grow louder. Let's try to kill it ourselves. 61%. We got it. And we have this situation again where it looks like I'm about to execute this guy. Clap. Clap, you mad... Clap or I kill you. That's how you do it. Good job, Freddy. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There's nothing like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. So we get this item, Black Boar Hide. I will take a look in my court and see if I need to take something else down, but I gained all of these experiences. President of the Freddie Mercury fan club gained 80 glory. Every glory hound vassal, which is only one, unfortunately, gained some opinion of me. And we slayed a dangerous beast in this county. Did I go up a level of hunter? No. So we have two things that we can compare it to. I have the Black Boar Skull, and this is the Black Boar Hide. Prestige 16, Renown 10. This is better. And I can't break it, or I can't sell it, my hunting trophy. So what I'm going to do, because I'm a very nice person, is we are going to give it to one of our powerful vassals. This guy participated, so I feel like he deserves it. He participated, so let's give it to him. It'll only increase his opinion by 7. He can't equip it because he doesn't have a court. That's right. That's right. This isn't a trinket. This is a court artifact, so I'd have to give it to somebody who would benefit. Let's give it to the King of Italy. He just saved our butt in a war. He fought valiantly, and he helped me every step of the way. So you know what we're going to do, everybody? We're going to give it to somebody who actually can use it, and he's going to gain 50 opinion, see? So always keep in mind, guys, if somebody doesn't have a court, then they can't benefit from a court artifact. So, yeah. He's already terrified of me, so there you go. Worth it. I'm not ashamed of giving that away. I'm actually glad I was able to give that to somebody. Somebody who deserved it. The guy who came to my aid. It's not the first time I catch my courtier Salomon fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. Sometimes I'd swear I even hear him sighing, overlooking Klatsko's holdings. My liege, he says when he notices that I've been observing him, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my liege, my soul aches for Marquetta. My desires know no end. Her eyes, her hair. I long for just a salute. I die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. No, you're my physician. Get back to work, you idiot. You're coming home with me. I suppose he's a renowned physician, everybody. He's a really good physician. And I like his personality. He's about to die. Intrigue challenge. I'm gonna try my best to convince him to stay. There you go. Return to your master. I didn't want to give him up. He's a good physician. The procession has ground to a halt, a stone's throw away from Jarimer. I look over to see my knight Litholt dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around him. Litholt looks up as I approach. My lord, there's an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. His dumb great-grandmother did, and she never returned. Well, that's because your grandmother was a moron. I have just the cure for your superstition. We're gonna beat him. How much to give him a gift? I don't want to make him too mad. I don't want him to hate me. I guess technically I don't need to relieve stress, so I don't need to do this. Fine, we'll find another path. Damn superstitious knights. At long last, I'm finally home. We gained more experience in the Wanderer trait. We're now an experienced traveler. I think this just happened. So yeah, I think we just became an experienced traveler. Or maybe we were already, and I'm just not remembering everybody, but I'm noticing it now, so... Cool. Back to saving up money, and... I know I said I would try to avoid doing this as much as possible. We did a good job. We haven't asked him for money in a really long time, but now I really need the money because I just want to build a whole bunch of things at once. So I'm actually going to ask the Pope for gold. So he can fund my realm. I can upgrade my super special mine in Koslov. It's going to give me +2 more gold a month. And increase the holding taxes in this county. Development growth +10%. I'll definitely spend it on that. And let's get back to our manor houses. Prague can wait. Or maybe no. Let's get these tax offices built. As you can see, everybody, I have so many things that I have to build now. There we go. I suppose while we're doing all of this, we can get more conquest. 20 months. And we can fight Angria again. And Göttingen should be done fabricating by the time I'm ready for this war. And we'll take this other mine. We'll gain access to this other special mine here. The Ramelsburg mining settlement. I don't need to sway this guy anymore. I can challenge my 3-year-old to a board game. Hopefully it shoots in ladders or something, or we're not actually playing chess against him. He wants to be bossy just like his brother. His brother wanted to be bossy too. So Freddy's gonna get a stewardship education. I got a secret against my duke, Duchess Drahoslava. She's a non-believer. I can. Her contract is up, is available to edit. I'm gonna take some more stress. We got it. More money, please. I'm gonna slow down on getting hooks and stuff, because I don't immediately want... Unless our jester comes along and really relieves our stress, or we just get some kind of stress-relieving event, I'll slow down maybe on getting hooks. I've received an offer from Jarek, a commoner from Prague. If the letter is to be believed, he is an experienced herbalist who would be willing to share his knowledge in return for room and board. No. This guy has an absolutely atrocious personality. But I'm guaranteed to be an herbalist. So this is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in, my friend. I became an herbalist. Now get out. I'm still an herbalist. Intrigue +2, learning +2, disease resistance. This guy got quite a surprise, didn't he? Don't feel bad for him. He was horrible. He would be the kind of person that would be an agent against me. These kind of people, absolutely not. He has 2 sinful traits. No, thank you. Joe Schmo finished its manor house. We can upgrade them twice, apparently. So let's do that. Let's see how much money... Let's just keep this in mind. Right now we're at 57. Let's see by the time all this is done. Let's see how much we get up to. All of my farms are finishing. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, guys, I embrace celibacy, because why not? It's not like my wife is going to have any more kids anyway. She's too old. So I embrace celibacy just to get some more piety and better clergy opinion. The King of Castile wants to marry my niece, whose husband died, and it would be getting me alliance. We've looked at this alliance before in the last episode. He's really far away, and if I had to guess, he's going to use this alliance with me to pull me into a bunch of wars. But whatever. I wouldn't mind another alliance. She will be a queen. She'll be his queen. Because he's currently the king. So that'll get me another king by marriage. I have 1 right now. So I will accept. This is just my niece. She's not doing anything. She's just beating herself and drinking herself and eating herself into a stupor. So she can marry this guy. Let's give her some purpose to her life right now. There we go. So we got an alliance. And I should have 2 kings by marriage here. Maybe it'll change. This event is still going on. As I'm out for a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me over insisting he has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach the stall. He's rifling through his collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. Do I want a book artifact? No, I really don't. What need have I for your books? He's just gonna give me some piece of crap. I don't want to spend money on these things right now. I'm spending money on other important things. I wonder why I don't have another king by marriage. Anyway, hey, even if we don't have another, even if it's not going to boost our renown at all, like I thought it would, we still have an alliance. We're going to get Know Thyself and maybe one more. Maybe Wash Your Hands, reducing the chance of contracting illnesses. And then we'll switch into something else. I think this is everything I want to get in learning. Invitation to a grand tournament. Invitation to a grand tournament in the guy's realm that I'm going to be conquering in a second. He's literally holding this grand tournament right next to the county that I'm going to take from him. No, thank you. 66.8 gold. That was a big increase right there. Holy crap. The Kutnahora mine finished. I'm always going to prioritize manor houses first before farms. Farms are good, but manor houses are better, so that's why I'm doing them first. So my first granddaughter, my daughter Betty, has given birth to my first grandchild. Let's check her out. Betty's got quick. Her dad's got intelligent. Her dad has genius. She's a genius. Let's name her after her mom. Nice. That's my first grandchild, and she turned out well. She turned out better than my heir did, which is a little disappointing, but that's okay. Still not finding secrets. We're gonna keep him at it. Somebody wants to make me armor. I would be bringing this gentleman into my court. I would have to convert him. I don't like his personality at all. Don't like lazy. Don't like gluttonous. Arbitrary is okay. I don't mind arbitrary. I can tolerate it, but these two I don't like. Lazy is really bad. Like, look at this. He's gluttonous. What's my armor like right now? I'm not spending money on it. I don't need to. I don't need to. I have more important things to spend money on. We just got Chronicle Writing. What does that do for us again? I just read it earlier and I already forgot. Can use individual de jure casts, de jure duchy casus belli. Zealot vassals are more common. Now we're being exposed to horseshoes, which is going to increase our army movement speed. Acceptable. Acceptable. I'll take it. So it's not a bad one. We're inching closer and closer to the end of the episode. I would really like to get some conquest here. Angria doesn't have any allies. They have no money, so it really is a good time to jump on them. But I'm going to wait for this first. My player heir, he's not my heir. He's not going to be my heir, but just one of my sons. He wants to be just. Sure. Teddy? Teddy wants to be just? Leave me alone. I don't want to go to these events. I'm a very busy man right now. Grovelers and our next dynasty legacy? Nice. We're more than halfway done with the law line. Building construction cost, perfect timing. Holding construction cost, perfect timing. Monthly stewardship lifestyle experience plus 10%. Awesome. Power and prosperity. Just 2 more legacies and we get 1 more domain limit. Let's listen to grovelers. I'm really thinking about getting that conquest, even though we're about to hit an hour. I think I'll still do it. Look at how many priests are coming to us. Every groveler is a priest. Everyone. God's got a bone to pick with us. An envoy from a provincial city, Mayor Hasek of Jaromir, has come to protest the abuse his city has been suffering at the hand of its neighbor, suffragan bishop Conrad, under the protection of their liege. They occupy and repossess our arable land by force and threaten the landowners with spiritual damnation and material violence to make them sell their belongings. I beg of you, my lord, do us justice. This is somebody else's vassal. This is not my vassal. It's not my direct vassal. This count is the vassal of Duke Robert. I'm sorry. I'm just debating who do I want to piss off. Because I'm not doing this one. I don't want to take the stress, so I have to choose one of these. Conrad is not above the law. I am just. Nobody is above the law. Alright, next priest. My lord, I come from the religious community of Bohemia in the county of Saxe. There, wise and pious men have been collecting and preserving the traditional knowledge of Polish culture for centuries. As a sign of our goodwill, I offer you this precious anthology of Polish texts translated into your own language. We hope you will accept it and gain a new perspective onto our people. Because of my high learning, I can do this one. You gain bilingual readings for 10 years. I gain +1 diplomacy and learning for 10 years. All Polish rulers gain some opinion of me. Get out. I'm doing this one because of my learning. My higher learning gives me this. So, I'll do that one. Alright, last but not least, the final priest. My lord, I represent the religious community of Altenburg. While rummaging through our modest archive, we have come across a very peculiar book. The cover was dusty, the binding fragile, and the pages were yellowed by time, but it contained the most unusual drawings, and the script itself was unknown to us all. We are certain it is unique in the world, a long, lost vault of knowledge, a true treasure. That's why we offer it to you. Perhaps it's the original copy of the Will of God, or it's a memoir from the world's creation. You gain mysterious book. Permanently. This is permanent. I gain permanent monthly prestige plus 5%. This one is other people. Some other guy might increase his learning, not me. So yeah, we're gonna do this one. Nice. Let me just double check that's actually permanent. Mysterious book. It doesn't have a time limit. It doesn't have a time limit. So yeah, nice. Hey, that last priest actually gave us something pretty cool. I'm so I'm so happy that we're building so many things that I want to keep going because I said I wanted to see what we'd get to, how much income we'd get to the end, and I want to keep playing to get it as high as possible. But it's kind of obvious we are just rolling in money now, and we've only barely got it started building things. We still haven't touched the farms yet. We've only been doing the manor houses. So we are just rolling in money. I'm going to save up a little bit, and even though we are over our the time, we're over an hour, I am going to fight Angria and get our Göttingen mine. It's almost done. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where's the physician? Solomon is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. Zabinek joins my court. To be fair, he's losing 4 prowess because he's severely injured, but once I heal him, he's going to get up to 7 prowess, which isn't that great. I like his personality, don't get me wrong. His personality is really good, but I don't want him to join my court. Let him bleed. My friend loses some opinion of me. I don't think he really deserves to die. But I wouldn't mind some dread and stress relief. And we can always just do something about this. I don't think he's going to stop being our friend because of this. Let's do it. Let's tap into our sadism a little bit. And let's just let him bleed. Sorry, Zabinek. If you were really good with your skills, I would have brought you in. Poor Zabinek. Alright, indulge me one more building. Indulge me one more, and then we'll fight this war. Okay. So for now, that's us done building things temporarily. Because now we've got a war to fight. He's actually going on a grand wedding. Or he's at a grand wedding. The leader of Angria, the king of Angria. He's at a grand wedding in my realm. So while my realm is hosting this guy, I'm going to declare war on him. We just red wedding his ass. We just execute him while he's at the wedding. There we go. And I believe that is all of the claims that we need. We don't need any more claims to finish West Slavia. That's everything accounted for. Including everything in Vistulania. Oh no, we're not done in Vistulania. We're not done. I take that back. I am a liar. His gold reserves are still low, which is good. Still has no allies. Now we're up to 70. I'm gonna get up to 500. 500 gold would be perfect. Don't need to sway you anymore. Here we go. Göttingen. I won't call in any allies unless I need to. Did you see that? He was coming back. He returned. He's returning from the wedding. He's panicking. And here he is. Dude, just look how much my army kicks ass. They didn't stand a chance. Well, as numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Count Kisselher's sudden interest in me. Just leave me in peace. I'm dealing with stress again. Where is my jester? I hope I have a jester. I do. Get to work, jester. Where have you been? What is my jester doing? Wash your hands. What I'm going to do, because I really want to get some hooks on people, specific people, I'm going to do the uncommon thing for me. I'm going to hop into intrigue very temporarily. Let's increase our dread. I'm going to get dreadful, dread gain plus 30%. I'm going to get truth is relative, enables fabricate hook scheme. And then maybe I'll get one more, Court of Shadows or something. But let's just jump into the intrigue style or lifestyle very temporarily. And then we'll probably get back into avaricious. I probably could have just gone into this immediately, but I don't need to. I would just be adding more money, which would be nice. I want to make as much money as possible, but it's not really needed. It's not essential. We're getting our money from building our realm up, so I don't need to get money from the stewardship lifestyle yet. Just checking I'm keeping all my manor houses built first. Yeah, we're good on the manor houses. We can start building the farms now. Don't have the money for inspirations right now. So let's see what these schmucks do. Nothing smart. Another grandchild. Let's check her out now. Another genius. Wow, she's having the right kids. Her kids are taking after their dad. So another granddaughter. Impressive. Most impressive. I gained a hook on my friend. We'll keep that in our pocket until he saves up enough to give us a bunch of money. Let's fight another battle. Let's bring the pain. The pain trains are coming. Watch, they're gonna start running like cowards. Or not. Oh, there, they did, but a little too late. I never understood why the AI thinks it's a good idea to keep your army split up constantly. Like, it's situational, I get. Sometimes it's good to split, sometimes it's not, but they just defeat themselves when they do that. Now he wants to be temperate. My first son, who's not going to be my heir, he's going to be the heir, but my first son is turning out well. He can be temperate. Very nice. I think we're going to end up disinheriting him. I think that's how I'm going to get him out of the line of succession. I'm going to disinherit him. And if he turns out well, personality-wise, he'll be somebody that I can land. Like, sure, he'll be out of my line of succession, but we could still land him and give him a title and stuff. And so far, he'll be a good ruler. So I'm really liking how he's turned out. Look, they come back for more. Got a better spy master. Every one of my counselors is a powerful vassal. So we're doing a good job there, making people happy. Forgive me, even I keep checking this. But we can start farming this lady now. Give me money. I can start teaching Freddy other languages. Realm Priest is done, getting that claim. I believe I need Lublin, so we'll grab that. We're up to 60% war score. Let's see how much winning another battle will give us. Learned a secret against my courtier. She's a murderer. Oh no, there's an existence of a scheme against her. Somebody's trying to murder her. Does she have any rivals? McQueen is her rival. Ooh, maybe my queen is trying to kill her. Well, we'll find out. Let's see what's the success chance. There's only a 5% success chance, and there's only a 20% chance that the secret remains a secret. So maybe we'll find out that McQueen is an attempted murderer. You burn their banners. That got us up to 79%. Let's take this little castle that's right here. I could probably just go for their capital, but I'm not going to. We don't need to. My daughter just married her her betrothed, who is the Prince of Italy. He's the Prince of Italy, so they got married. She was my tutor, so I need to replace her. We definitely need a tutor so my sons can learn languages. This guy's just my knight. He's my dynasty member. He can teach him. By day, he's a tutor. By night, he's a knight. By night, he's a knight. So yeah, everybody, once this war is over, I am going to end it. I really like this episode. I love building things. I love building things and seeing my income just skyrocket. I get a lot of enjoyment out of that, so I'm just having so much fun right now. And we got, by the end of this war, we'll have gotten 2 conquests done, which is really nice. I lost my tutor already? He's at somebody else's court. Alright, so we need another tutor. I want to give it to somebody who doesn't have a job yet. Let's give it to Vaklava. She's diligent. She's patient. I feel like you need to be diligent and patient to deal with the little snot-nosed brats. She can do it. I got a secret on a mayor. He's a non-believer. Not very valuable. Now we're gonna have to give something away after we take Göttingen. Well, we do not know yet who. Someone is planning to kill my courtier, Elodie. Let's check her relationships. This guy is trying to kill her. Probably. That's not a guarantee. I should specify. This is just guessing. Most likely her rival's the one trying to kill her. It's a safe assumption. See? I was right. I was immediately confirmed in my belief. So there we go, everybody. What an awesome way to end the episode. Getting some conquest. The furthest western conquest or piece of land that we needed to take for our empire title. And now we control this very valuable mine. So I have a choice. Do I want to give away Blankenberg or do I want to give away Saxe? Saxe is technically lower control. I'm gonna give away Saxe. So this penalty will go away now that we're under our domain limit. And now let's see how much money we're going to be making with this in our possession now. Let's see what the ultimate number is before we wrap it up. 72? I've been ignoring Prague because it's not on farmland. Wow, 72 we got up to. So, everyone, very fun episode. I'm getting distracted by things. We're not retiring it. I just can't hire a successor. Getting distracted. 76? I want to keep playing, but we're almost to an hour and 20 minutes. Embezzler secret? Against my Duke. The Duke of Kuyavia, we just got a secret against. And I can edit his contract. I'm not going to do that now. We have a secret in our pocket. I'm not going to get that blackmail now because I'm stressing out a little bit. And we need to do something about this because my juster won't. So I'll keep that hook in my pocket. I'll try not to forget about that because he is a duke and we can edit his contract, which is good. So I'll try to remember that. But before I keep going and going and going, because I tend to be like that, especially when things are going well, I am going to wrap it up here, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We are rolling in money, absolutely Scrooge McDucking this campaign. So we are making so much money, and we haven't even gotten into the avaricious tree, which is really cool. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for episode 24. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom of the video. I would really appreciate that. If you are not a subscriber and you would like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button as well. And join us, become an awesome lord or lady, and join us for future episodes of Bohemian Rhapsody. Episode 25 will be out as soon as I can, so until then, have a good one, guys.